Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Cindy if you're new to the channel, and I am from northeastern Pennsylvania. Travel all over Pennsylvania and all over the country. And right now we are at the Fieldstone Farm Tank Creek Nature Preserve. It is a 52-acre preserve, and technically it's in Cresco, Pennsylvania. And in my last video I was at the Yankee Run Nature Preserve. It's literally maybe a half mile down the road from here, so you could do both in the same day. Alright, so here is the parking area. And I'm going to do this route, I guess it would be counterclockwise. It's the opposite of the route on all trails. And this is the white trail. The preserve was acquired in 2008. It provides a major and sustaining groundwater spring-fed flow to the headwaters of Tank Creek. Tank Creek is a high-quality headwater to the Paradise Creek and forms an approximately 1/2 mile boundary between the preserve and state game lands. The property also has 2 freshwater ponds, numerous hillside springs, and wetland areas, and the remains of an old stone farmhouse. And I believe this is another 1 mile loop. The last preserve that I did was also a 1 mile loop. So you really can easily do both in the same day. And there is another preserve really close by, the Kerms Preserve, but I think I might save that for another day. There's the first sight of the stream down there. The habitat here in the preserve mixes old fields, mixed forest, springs, ponds, and riparian headwater stream area combined with the spectacular view of Paradise Valley and the Delaware Water Gap beyond make it ideal for both wildlife and public access. I'm hearing a lot of water. Oh, and I'm seeing a lot of water. Oh wow, that's stunning. myself to get out of the house. I think I've said in previous videos I don't really prefer to hike alone, but that was the only choice I had for today, and I pushed myself, and I'm so glad I did. Beautiful Pennsylvania, another beautiful preserve, and we are just steps into the preserve. Come up to another beautiful view of the stream here. It is beautiful. Gorgeous stream, absolutely gorgeous. Don't think I'll get a better view of this one, because there's all rhododendron here. And I don't feel like scrambling down there. I think this spot is the best. Looks like the trail turns here. Let me check my all trails, because there's also a light blaze there. I'm going to keep going up this way. There are sounds of rushing water coming up here. Oh wow. Alright, so this is the blue trail. And white goes to the right. I'm just going to come over here a little bit because this is the pond. Let's see. Oh wow, look at that waterfall across the way. Coming into the pond. Amazing day so far. Wow. Oh, and there's a big stone wall above that little waterfall. So this blue loop, I think, just loops around the pond. We're going to keep going on white. Interesting. We're standing at the top of that waterfall that we were just saying. Speaking of waterfalls, yeah, I don't know if you can make it out, but there's a stone wall above that. And then if you keep looking back, there's another waterfall. And I think I can see the chimney stack right around here for the old farmhouse. Wow. See if I have a better view from right here. Nope. Nope. Alright. I'll try. And over here there's a little path. Oh yeah, that might be better. Let's see. Just get around this one tree. Okay, so I just came to this junction. It looks like if we had made that loop, the blue loop, we would have come out here and continued on the white trail. But before we do that, I see something interesting up here. Oh, can I get over there? I don't know. Well, we'll go as far as we can. Wow. So this must have been a man-made pond because I'm standing on concrete and it's making a circle here. There's the spring house, but because of how the water's flowing, I don't know if I'll be able to get over there. Oh wow, and you can see the old farmhouse right up above the spring house there. So we're halfway through this hike. Alright, I think that's as close as we're going to get. I'm going to head back over these little bridges here, footbridges. And back to the light trail. I can just hear water flowing all around me right now. Alright, we're inching closer to the old farmhouse. I don't know if the GoPro is picking up, but there's all water flowing through here. Wow. And the information from the brochure with the map that I picked up, I think I picked this up at the Pocono Heritage Land Trust office, but they also had them in the parking lot here. They had information about the old farmhouse. It was built by Carl Tylenius. He was a wealthy New York City merchant, and he built the farmhouse for his daughter in the 1910s. The house burned down in the 1960s. There's a spring that bubbles up behind the house, which I think is this right here. It went down to the spring house, which was right down over there. Yeah, this is coming right out of the ground here. Let me get back a little bit because I don't have my microphone, and trying to talk over the water is tough for me. It says that the water flows at 52 degrees year-round, down through the former swimming pool. Oh, that was a swimming pool down there. Cool. To the ponds and to Tank Creek. The area remains unfrozen throughout the year, which attracts a variety of wildlife. How cool. There's a little path here. Oh wow, good stairs. Yeah, you can see evidence of fire right here on the wood. Let's see if we can walk up the stairs. The stairs are still very solid. Well, let's see if I can get around to the other side. That's pretty cool. It's not that old, 1910s, but it's built to look old, I think, with the stone. Okay, I just came around to the opposite side because I wanted to see the front of the fireplace. And there it is. So this is probably going to be our last looks of the old farmhouse. wouldn't give up on it just yet. I noticed this big, I'm guessing it was a patio, and this will get us closer to the fireplace. There it is. Alright, I just wanted to show you I left the old farmhouse and I'm heading back on the other side of the white loop, and it's pretty much a straight shot to the parking area. And it looks like it was an old road, probably up to the farmhouse. So it's an easy hike. If you wanted to just go up to the old farmhouse from the parking area, go through the gate and go straight up. Yeah, I think I see the gate ahead already. So that was a lot quicker. All right, parking lot is in sight. Thank you so much for following along. I appreciate it. Means a lot to me. If you haven't already, please give the video a like. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. It's free and it helps the channel out. Thanks so much. I'll catch you on the next adventure.